Takes a high fastball for a strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them. Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
A ball and no strikes. Span, playing here in his age 34 season. He was a first-round pick during the 2002 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Fans, be one of the first 15,000 to join us here at Tropicana Field next Thursday night. And you'll take home your very own Rays cowbell, courtesy of MLB The Show.
Smith gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little early.
And Span swings and misses a death run. A good pitch that time, and he's retired for the first out. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Hero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matty, this lineup screams it needs an overhaul. When you're last in the league in on-base percentage, you're not doing a lot of things very well. You're not giving quality at-bats. You're not being professional at the plate and forcing the opposition to be on their heels at all. Empty base paths consistently lead to a lot of zeros on the scoreboard.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Here's C.J. Cron now. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. No balls and a strike to count. A runner on first with 2 away. Down and away, ball 1. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back to next for New York, Austin Romine. He's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. 0-1 count. Here it comes. That's a ball 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Gomez has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in now for the Yankees, David Torres. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, C.J. Cron, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed. All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21, some guys figure it out at 30, some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
Outside, 2-1. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Carlos Gomez will be next. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Some of our nation's young minds digging in to try it again. Brett Gardner singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. So 1-1 home. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Here's another 1-2. Scorched to third. Duffy scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now a fastball here. Not close. And it's 1-1 now. Smoked on the ground, left side. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Gomez, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So he's quickly into scoring position now with a 2-out double here in the third. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. The 0-1 on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Leading off the inning, Brad Miller. And they'll need him to get something going here. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 0-2 the count to Miller. swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Here's Echeverria now, and you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. So 1-1 home. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. 1 out, nobody on. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendle. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that's...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Hicks will stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. 1-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And this is knocked down on the mound, but he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Romine flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Wendle trying to get there. He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from third. And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Ready for another chance, Malik Smith. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering on its way. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Judge back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Riding in once again, Matt Duffy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hicks going back to the track, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap around second. He's on his way to third, and he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple.
In most parts of the league, that would be a round triple. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
Ball one to start the at-bat.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And now against his body, a jump throw. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Number 40.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Wilson Ramos. He flew out in his last at-bat.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Carlos Gomez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Home at second. Ramos at first, 2 out in the inning. Two balls and 2 strikes to Carlos Gomez.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
Yeah, Matty, executing a game plan to a T. Both guys with big power arms, establishing the fastball, and then using their off speed to get these guys and keep them honest.
You know what, Dero, in the day and age where we're seeing a lot of high-scoring games, it's kind of refreshing to see 2 pitchers on point like they are in this one. Runs going to be at a premium. Both these guys look super locked in.
Another 1-2. Missed with a slider. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Coming to the plate now, David Torres. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Popped him up. Coming in is Gomez. And that's going to land foul. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And there's out number 2.
Up next for the
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Brett Gardner. He singled and later scored his team's only run back in the very first inning. He's 1 for 2. This is pulled into right. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. Some 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. 2-0 now.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot. Now
the 2-0. 3-0 now.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. Number 21 for him on the season. And it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Up next for the
Stepping in now, Justin Bour. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Here's Archer on 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Middle of the night from St. Pete. It's now 3-1 Yanks. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH. Brad Miller looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike one. Squared that one up just a little late. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Here's Echeverria now, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And that will bring up Joey Wendell, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. Changeup in for a strike. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off speed.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Ready once again, Giancarlo Stanton. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Stanton, a former Miami Marlin. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Hit hard on the ground to first from his backside. And the throw gets him at first base as he threw that one from his fanny, but he gets him anyway for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Hicks. He doubled his last time through. Ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. fallen behind now, 3-1. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year, as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too high.
Austin Pruitt is into the ball game now. It's make his 5th appearance of the season here. Here's Didi Gregorius. Looped out towards short. And an easy play out there as this is taken for the 2nd out.
The catcher, number 28, Austin Romine.
Digging in once again. Austin Romine. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1 home is in off the plate.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Here it is on 3-1. Hit to short. Fielded by Hechavarria. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Yanks able to add on one more. Malik Smith the next to hit. 1 for 2. He singled and grounded out so far. A ball and no strikes. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So 1 away for Denard Span. First pitch on its way. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Fouled off. Hit hard down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
2 balls and 2 strikes the count to Span. Swing and a looper to left. Stanton coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And Hicks will settle under this one for the 2nd out. Here's C.J. Cron now. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
C.J. Cron.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
2 out with the man at first. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the move is Stanton, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Tampa. They trail it 4-1. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Ready for another shot now, Miguel Andujar. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Ramos might try to make a play on it.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
This is skied into short left center. There is Hechavarria. He's got it for the first down.
Now batting.
Ready once again, David Torres. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Swinging a ground ball to third. Duffy moving to his right on the first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. Home over to his left. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Wilson Ramos. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
2 balls and no strikes to Ramos.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
And there's 1 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay. Right.
Digging in once again, Carlos Gomez. He went down on strikes last time up. In there, strike 1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Now here it comes. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Digging in to try it again, Brad Miller. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. 4-1. Two balls and no strikes.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Yeah, close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So Sergio Romo been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
0-2, here it is. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. 4-1 our score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the two starters. Riding in once again, Justin Bour. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Romo, a California-born ball player. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, left fielder.
Ready for another chance? Giancarlo Stanton. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sliders in for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And that one just missed outside. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So the Yanks go. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Adeiny Hechavarria. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Popped him up. Bour is over and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Joey Wendle. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. He just ramps up and hears the fastball by him. 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Count is 1-2 now. And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Rays strand just the 1. And this is still a 4. There is downtown Tampa at night as we welcome you back to baseball here from Tropicana Field in St. Pete. Jose Alvarado enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And there's ball 1. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. Now the 2-1 is fastball that misses. The 3-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Wendell calls for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Echeverria is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 28, Austin Romine.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Austin Romine. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tough right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Gomez will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the... Up next for the Rays, Matt Duffy.
And leading off for the Rays.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a line drive to left. Stanton is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was great all night long. He's set, and the pitch. There's a strike. A big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box, you have no idea what's going on.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Two out, nobody on. And oh, they'd look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save, job well done.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. New York used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Luis Severino earns his team-leading 11th win as he struck out 13 in this one. Chasen Shreve records 4 outs on his way to the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors.